Okay, so the PCs are brought up through various subtunnels through different doors.
Yeah, she's gonna keep falling over, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Here's what it is. Okay. So, they bring you up through different doors into this arena. Now, on this map,
Who's the chicken white?
that's going to be the dancer.
Oh, what's she being brought out here for?
You don't know. They're bringing her up, though.
Yeah, it's going to get really...
Okay, so on this battle map, 1 square is 5 feet. I did this so you all can get a sense for how the zones of control and things like that are going to work. This is pretty universal in role-playing tabletop games where 1 square equals 5 feet now because of the influence of 3rd Ed D&D. But it was actually one of their better ideas. It allows you to have a tactical view of the battlefield. The black areas represent obstacles. The obstacle is about 3 to 4 feet high. So basically it's about waist high. And they put them there so you can have something to kneel behind and hide behind if you want to. Also to kind of like break up the battle. Now all around the edge of this map is where the stands are. Okay? This map is about 120 feet by 120 feet. Okay? So it's a big arena. As you can see from looking how far distant everybody is from each other. Okay? In the center of the arena, there are already 4 warriors milling about. Okay? And they see you all coming and kind of stop what they were doing. They're kind of like play sparring and stuff and turn around. And all of them, maybe a brawling and intuition to size them up.
Brawling and intuition, huh?
Yep.
If I don't have the bowling skill, I guess I'm just going straight. What is it? If I don't have brawling, is it? Oh,
Straight
intuition.
intuition.
Yeah. I got a success.
Success. You can tell they probably have somewhere around the rank of a +1 or +2 skill.
Ah.
So they've been trained.
I'd be toast.
They're not very trained, but they're trained. Dramatic.
Heroic?
They have somewhere between a +1 and a +2 skill, but they don't have much in the way of like exceptional abilities. They look wiry, they look tough, but their attributes are probably like 3 and 4.
Okay. So unless I get very unlucky, this will probably be an easy slaughter for me.
You also notice that none of them have any weapons. Everybody's barehanded.
Curb stomp.
Okay, they're not even wearing cesti, which are the
Yeah.
leather gloves.
Which I've got glad about, that scar.
All right. You hear Amaro stand up from the stands. Oh, I forgot also the crowd is above you by about 15 feet, so there's no way to jump out of the pit to get there.
Damn, it's also too far to throw a body.
Friends, we bring you one of our opening matches today. We have new gladiators, so since we want them to be around for a while, we're going to give you a boxing royale. Yeah! Bidding for 1 minute, gladiators, take your marks. This is non-lethal, gladiators, so if I see anyone kill another gladiator, you're paying their price.
Ray?
That was, what's his face?
That was in a prison, in another world. This is,
I know.
This is almost 40,000 years before that happened.
That's why
We're
he
fine.
used his real life name.
That was Cola.
Yeah.
So you guys got a couple of rounds to do stuff before this starts. What do you want to try to do?
Oh, I want to look all harmless and feminine.
Okay. By the way, they sent her into the ring naked.
Oh, and by the way, yeah. Anybody gets near her, they will get stopped.
Okay.
He said non-lethal, right?
Yeah.
So I can't kill them.
Nope.
But I can break their legs, break their arms.
He said non-lethal. He didn't say anything about not maiming.
Yeah, I can maim to my heart's content. Anybody touches her, I maim.
Good words, a bit silent on the subject kneecaps.
Mm-hmm.
So, question.
Rip balls off.
How...
Anybody going to be eating today?
I just heard the coffee finish brewing.
How familiar would they be with magic and stuff? Is it...
So, Hyborians know about magic and believe in magic. You know that in Zamora, magic has kind of a schizophrenic relationship. It can technically get you brought into court. But in the mall, which is where we currently are, nobody really enforces that.
Okay.
Cops at the cupboard above you.
Huh?
Jesus.
And if the crowd
All
loves
right.
you, he has to leave you alone.
So, the arena is filled with sand, somewhat stained with blood, and also the dying hopes of men. The crowd around you is kind of filled full of the worst ilk, even by the mall standard. You see people that, some of them are just not bothered to bathe and look like almost hungry vultures waiting on your demise.
And they call me a barbarian. I bathe.
Anyone approach the other gladiators?
How many others are there?
There are 4
Four.
gladiators.
One for each
four
of us.
you.
One for each of you.
What does mine look like?
They're not really called out. You have 4 guys there in the middle of the field who look like they're somewhat competent.
I catch his eye.
They don't look particularly big, they look particularly small.
Is there something that I might be able to use with mine at all? Like, can I
Something
roll?
that's not like a action that I can really answer. This is a tabletop role-playing game.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you can think of, you can attempt. So what would you like to attempt? You want to talk him out of trying to fight you? That go up there and talk to him.
Okay, well,
Or just scream, not the face,
what-
not the face, and run away.
Can you go over there and talk to your guy?
Yeah, might as well.
So you walk all the way out. Here's and got a couple of rounds. The guy's like, "Hi, how you doing?"
It could be better, seeing as I'm about to get my ass very thoroughly kicked by yours truly.
Hey, better than the match before, so the lines tore people apart.
I'm looking at the
I
board.
did hear that. Say, if I had, like, really ham it up and whatnot, you think you could just, like, pretend to knock me out?
So this is a speech. This is persuasion. Speech and charisma. I'm put it at a -5.
Neg 5.
So you, whatever column you normally roll on, -5.
So I'm going on column 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, column 3.
I posture
Success.
bravely and then run away.
Oh no, there's a lot of people watching. If we don't do it exactly right, they're gonna know.
Thus the ham it up part. I'll run around screaming my head off.
I know I can fake a punch. The problem is, can you fake a fall? Because if the crowd figures out that we faked it, the crowd will turn on us and they'll just kill us.
You could actually hit me. And I just don't get back up.
I'll give you a right across the jaw. Spin when you do. Don't move.
I'm A-okay with that.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to mine too.
This one's you, right?
Mm-hmm. Just want to let you know I do hit like a girl.
It's okay, I fuck like a man.
Oh shit.
Remember, she's female.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some prejudice because it is the Hyperborean.
Yeah, never mind the fact I'm probably a head taller than them. It doesn't matter. All they see is the tits and they automatically assume that, I'm helpless.
Now, by the doors you came out, sorry, I drew your gate. There are a pair of braziers that are burning. All right, braziers, sorry.
I was
The
about to
rest
say
of the arena is actually lit by an open air area at the top where they catch sunlight in mirrors, bronze mirrors, and reflect it back down. So you can tell you're in some kind of hooded building.
So this is actually well done, then. That's very high tech for the time.
Okay. Talk to yours, you just stay where you are.
Well, what I was going to tell you that I did is I came in very subtly, grabbed a handful of sand.
All right, so what I need from you is I need it'd be a pickpockets to sleight of hand it. I need a pickpockets and agility to hide that you're holding sand in your hand to play a dirty trick.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Sumerian. He's not going to fight fair.
There is no
Yeah.
such thing as a fair fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The reason I wanted to get the guy to underestimate me, because he's not going to see what's coming.
What you got?
I roll again on a 19, right?
No, on a 19 and 20, you roll an extra d6
That's what I
now.
meant. I rolled a d6.
So you rolled another 19.
I just rolled a 19.
Okay. I'll trust you.
Oh yeah. Well, believe me, I don't lie about my
Okay.
rolls.
So whatever it is,
You did.
19 and 20 across the column is always at least a success. And the
some
crowd's not
D6s
really going to have
every
more than success, so whatever it is, you've made it. You've got the sand hidden in your hand.
Okay.
They don't realize that you're doing that. It looks like you're just holding your fist ready to fight.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Okay. So with that, now we roll initiative. For initiative, you roll a d6 and add your initiative bonus.
I got a 1.
Got a 6. Not bad. So you might
Total of 6?
Great.
Damn. It's actually an 8.
Oh, wait a minute. Crap, his stats are high.
Not 8.
By the way, they armed? Or are they like us?
7.
Yeah, they're armed. They're not armed. They're like us.
Okay.
So what do you have?
I have a 6.
All together, that's with your bonus?
Yeah. What do you have?
I had 19. He said there was no point in me even rolling.
No, this is for initiative. This is a different.
That's
roll.
for initiative.
For initiative, okay.
D6 roll.
I have a bonus on that too.
Yeah, you have a +2.
Let's see.
And sweetheart, you had a what?
So basically, 3 or better, and you're going to go for pretty much
For
anybody.
1?
I have a 1.
1.
You have a 1 total.
No, you have a bonus.
Oh,
3.
+3. Oh, yeah, I have 3.
So you have a total of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why I did this. So if I initials, you put another D6 by everybody, and I know who's going and who's not.
Yeah, that works. That's a great idea. I like it.
Okay, so the way this works in initiative is that if you're the hero, you typically win ties unless their agility's similar to yours. With your 3, what's your agility?
7.
So you will definitely go before all the bad guys.
Okay.
Okay, so first it goes actually the dancer with her 7. So I render her dice aside. Fight! And she, not knowing what else to do because she's like just terrified and nude in a room full of like a bunch of people screaming, will go on full defense. Full defense eats up 2 actions, but it sets your defense at a certain level the entire round. Damn.
What am I going to do to this guy?
She will have a dramatic... Wait, that may
He says he puts
be
like
higher
his
than that.
people
Hold on.
I've run up with him.
No. So she has a dramatic defense level to dodge and parry for the rest of the round. And I will spend 1 move action, which gives her 50 feet of movement, which on this map would be 10 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to run this way towards help. So that's her action.
Running to you.
The next action on the map is you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm going to teach this guy why, after I'm done with him, he will never fuck like a man ever again.
Okay. Now, when you start the initiative, you need to decide which fighting style you're using. Full attack, aggressive, standard, defensive, or full defense.
Full attack.
You're going full attack.
Mm-hmm.
Full attack means you can't defend yourself the entire round.
That's fine.
It does give you a +2 to hit and a +2 to damage.
Yeah, but I'm also want to end this fast.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 movement action will get you there. Now, you can power attack him for 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 actions left.
Okay.
Or you can attack him twice. It's up to you.
I'm going to attack him twice.
2 attacks. Roll 2 attacks. I will roll 2 defenses. Actually, first one I'm going to do is dodge. He will try to dodge you the first time.
Oh, okay.
First attack, please.
Yike! Ouch. Oh, God!
So, Matthew now being the acting...
26!
Okay, so hold on. So now, so I can explain the game mechanics so you all have a concept for how this works. So Matthew being the acting character has used a movement action, and now he's come in, he's doing 2 other actions to attack twice. So on his first attack, his opponent gets to try to react. Now reacting eats up 1 of your actions, but allows you to act during their turn. So his first reaction is dodge. He takes a 5-foot step backward to try to get away.
And I had a 26 to hit him.
Now hold on. I'm not done explaining.
Okay.
So he moves 5 feet on the battle map, which is the minimum distance you have to move on a dodge, unless you have a different advantage. He eats up 10 feet of his own movement from his future movement actions. So if he were to move twice, he'd lose 10 feet from each action to represent the effort it took to dodge that attack and have his consciousness on that. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right? When it comes to be the character hit Matthew's attacking's turn, if he's still up, since he's already spent actions, it makes the combat go quicker because it represents that time period when he was fighting him. It's not just you go, then they go. It's more of a conjoined time. So he tries to make his attack backward, and you hit him with a 26.
Mm-hmm.
He does not successfully dodge. Give me... Oh, I almost forgot. So when you attack, you have 2 choices also. You can thrust or you can swing. When you're thrusting, you roll a D3 extra damage. When you swing, you roll a D6, normally with a weapon. With unarmed attacks, it's a little bit less potent. It's straight damage if you thrust, D3 if you swing.
Oh, I'm thrusting.
All right,
Like you
so
said,
you're just
I
doing
wanna
like a
end this
straight
fast.
jab punch.
Yeah.
Okay. So on a 26, what was your total result? Was that a legendary, a dramatic? What was it?
Brawling is...
Brawling and agility to hit.
Oh, so ooh, shit snacks. Okay, that will give me a 9. Okay. 26 is epic.
On all epic successes, you draw from the Well of Fate. Draw from the well.
Finally, decent ship.
And on all fumbles, I, by the way, draw as the sage. You draw 2 more because Ruth messed up twice.
Okay. And what's the damage again?
Hold on.
Shit. Wait, you can see that.
So with a legendary hit
Epic.
on your brawling, so epic on your brawling, that produces +8 AV to your strength, making your strength your strength is a
6.
6, so that's a 14. Ooh. So you're rolling on column 14 to see how much damage you do. And you automatically provoke a knockout test at -2.
Roll a d20
D20?
on a 14.
Yep.
You might.
Which is what?
Look, I want you to confirm that. 14.
You rolled a 14?
On a 14, which
That's
is
dramatic damage. Dramatic damage should be 12 points if I remember
Now, mind you,
correctly.
I'm not trying to kill the guy at all. I just want to.
I take that back. Dramatic is 15 points of health. All right, so
I'm
since
not
this
trying
is
to kill the guy.
so since this is bashing damage, we go by health points rather than wounds.
Thank you.
Okay. So Matthew has now just done 15 points of damage with this attack. At 15 points, the guy has a Constitution and a Strength of both 3. Every 6 points on him would be a health box. So you take him down 3 health boxes. All right. In addition, I'm rolling a KO. He passes his KO check. Oh, I mean, it was -2 KO. He may not have passed. Partial.
You stunned him real bad.
So you hit him for the KO. He goes, "Ugh." You kind of see the lights rock for a second. At first, you think you may have knocked him on his butt and knocked him out. Partial KO should be a stun, if I remember correctly.
Under partial KO. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a stun, right?
Gotta check.
Well, I don't know the nomenclature. I'm just saying.
Tell me.
Yeah,
Stunned him.
Quick
no, I think if
kill.
I went when I read it the other night. Oh, I'm going for a knockout.
Stunt surgery, traumatic effects.
Oh yeah, I'm going for a kick next. I don't want to kill him.
Stick his nuts up through his mouth.
Ew, just have his nuts go out his head.
Exactly.
You get to where he can never father any children ever again.
Well, he said he fucked like a man. Like I said, I wanted when I was done with him, and I wanted to be sure he never fucked like a man ever again.
Unique.
Boom! He's out for 4 rounds.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So he's completely defenseless now,
Yeah.
and I still have a hit, right?
You still have an action left, yes.
Ooh. Ouch.
Well,
Now,
he bragged.
Other things I need to do before this is he actually tried to back with his dodge. He is 5 feet away from you. In this game system, whenever you attack, you can follow up an attack for 5 feet. So if you wanted to attack him again, you can move 5 feet and attack him.
That's what I'm going to do.
So you move up 5 feet and
And
attack
kick
him.
him
That's
in the
all
nuts.
one action. And then you attack him again. He's defenseless. I'm not going to roll. I'm not going to roll to hit for it. Are you just basically throwing here, trying to knock out, remove him from the fight?
Yeah, pretty much permanently remove my kicking
I'm
him in the
permanently
nuts
remove him from the
hard.
fight.
He will never fuck like a man ever again.
Next up in the
Ice
initiative
is-
order. Seeing you take out his buddy, he takes a 5-foot step and attacks you 3 times.
Ouch.
Ooh.
And you have no defenses left.
Yeah, I have no defense, so.
Alright, now here's where we get to the whole harried rule. Now you have no actions left this turn, but one of the things is you can take actions from the next turn and become what's called harried, meaning you lose those actions from the next turn.
Okay.
If you lose all your actions from the next turn, you spend the whole next turn just going, duh. Would you like to defend yourself?
Yeah, I like to defend myself at least once.
Okay, so he's going to attack you 3 times. You can't call full defense because you already called full attack.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
So what's going to happen is if you allow yourself to be harried in this situation rather than roll,
Mm-hmm.
you just have a success and he's got to get at least a heroic to hit you.
That's fair.
Okay, he doesn't have any heroic successes.
Okay.
So this guy comes in, he maybe throws a hook, maybe throws a knee, maybe throws a quick cross, and you manage to duck them all. But now you can't attack the next turn.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fair enough. I mean, that's actually very realistic. I mean, because at this point in time, I'm probably out of breath.
I'm
and
going to
going,
put a 0 by
"Shit."
you, so we know you can't act next turn. All right, next up in the initiative order, You.
Kale.
What do you do, Kale?
I'm gonna run up
Come on, take this lettuce out.
to the guy who's attacking. What's your character's name?
Well, you don't know my name, so don't worry
Oh,
about
that's right, I'm not yet.
You can just get there with one movement action.
Okay.
it. He's got your back.
Well,
too.
his back's to me now, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to just swing right at his friggin' head.
Okay. Would you like to go full attack, aggressive, standard, defensive, or full defense?
I would go aggressive or
I'm gonna go
standard.
aggressive.
Aggressive allows you to defend yourself, but you defend yourself at a negative. It does give a +1 AV to attack. So you're going to roll from behind him.
Yeah.
That's an extra +4.
Okay.
+1 for aggressive is +5. You roll your agility +5, and you're brawling. What's that total column?
Agility +5 plus brawling.
Mm-hmm.
13.
So you're rolling in column 13 to hit him.
Good.
Jesus
Right, except that.
Christ. Pun intended?
Yeah.
Come on, 20.
Yeah, no kidding.
He,
I was
hear-
rolling my
he
first.
hears you come up behind him.
Close. Still.
He hears you come up behind him, and he will go harry to try to defend himself.
Okay.
Now what was it? Now what was your
Since he
column?
did not go full attack last round, he will declare full defense if you coming behind him.
Okay.
That gives you a legendary.
Oh!
Ouch.
Oh!
Ooh.
He fumbled his full defense roll.
You got a legendary, by the way, so you're good. You got a
What was
legendary.
that about not killing anybody?
So you automatically have 3 hits. You have legendary, you say?
Yeah.
We got some high brawling swords, don't we?
So you roll up behind him with your legendary. Well, it's a game based on fighting. Legendary Brawl produces +6 AV and a KO check.
Oh, cool. You may get a KO check too.
He passes his KO check with a 20. Plus
Damn.
bonuses. He's
Wow.
gonna,
Lucky
so
bastard.
you're not going to KO him.
But still, nonetheless,
But
staggered.
you roll 6 to your strength. Your strength is A.
Your strength is
5.
So you're rolling in column 11. Roll in column 11 for me. See how much damage you do.
Roll high. Dude, no,
Wow.
you're not.
What do you get?
1.
He fumbled.
You fumbled it. That's no damage from that hit. And you had 2 hits you were doing.
Yeah.
Because you had 2 attacks left. So roll for your second attack.
No. Okay.
You just brushed his skull.
Oh.
18.
Jesus.
So what was the chart you're using?
11. It's a legendary.
Another legendary. So another +6. So you're rolling 6 in your strength again.
Jesus.
Hey, roll that again because you went catty corner there.
How about you roll that up here on the table?
Okay. 1.
I didn't see that. Give me your damn die.
He would have been fine on the other one. He just went catty corner.
Roll a 16.
All right, that's much better. 16 on column 11
Oh.
shows as a dramatic
That's
damage.
okay.
Dramatic damage is 15 health points. So you basically do what Matt did. You drop him 3 health boxes.
Okay.
I said the only reason I wouldn't use that was because
You come across with a good slug. He kind of staggers a little bit from it, and he turns to face you, so his back's next to Matthew.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I can't
Matthew
do
can
it.
axe next turn,
But
but
I
you
can
can
axe.
this guy. They're both harried.
Yeah.
All right. This is your die. I suggest you get another one.
Thanks.
Yeah,
So next up, the initiative
Yeah,
order
just-
then becomes these 2 guys.
Well, no, it's just giving you 2 runs in a row, so you might want to try another one out for a brief moment.
This one.
He's going after her.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's going to tackle her.
You're going to try and rape her
Oh,
too.
why not?
You right in the middle of the crowd?
Yeah. That's what the other guy was going to do to me before I took him down.
Well, damn it, now my guy's not staying the script. Kirk,
Because he's trying to help his buddy.
I don't care. He needs to knock me out first.
Your character is too much fun.
With 2 partial successes from behind you. Everything going for it, and he's only got a partial success. You take a pair of glancing blows from behind.
Ouch.
Your character takes a total, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Of 2 health points of damage, 1 from each partial. So you're not even through your first health level yet.
Yep. I'm not
The bump, and there's a guy behind you.
I'm not even feeling that. I'm
Here you
like,
go.
Clunk, clunk. What the hell?
Well, my guy went off script, so
Hello, little man.
I'm not a fighter.
This guy's not having
So,
much luck. Although he managed to.
He actually managed to hit me, which is the first time that I
Maybe
come this
avoid
one.
getting knocked out from me.
I'm talking about the guy behind me.
Oh.
He attacked me from behind. All he managed to do was just piss me off.
What should I do?
He's not sticking to the script, so the deal's off.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not that really happening.
So it's up to you what you want to do.
You don't know if the deal's off. He said he'd knock you out. You didn't say you didn't negotiate anything. We're not attacking other people too.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Well,
So, yeah,
I
he may
figured-
still be fairly honorable.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed at that guy for threatening to rape me, so.
True.
That was the only reason I was that mean to him.
I don't know. I guess if I throw myself at him, maybe he'll be the again.
So you're gonna run over there?
Run over here and jump on his back.
Then again, we also have a problem over
Actually, the
there.
guy she's tossing well, it seems to be
I don't think I
cool.
could get to them.
Yeah, I
in
know.
time,
I
though,
said,
could
I'm
I?
not really. Don't. That first guy hit
All the
me
way
up
over
and
here?
just
Yeah, you
basically
could.
threatened to wreck
Right.
Again, you have 3 actions in a turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, guys, listen up, please. So Ruth says, like, I can't get over there. Yes, you can. You have 3 actions in a turn. Each move action gives you 50 feet of movement. Right now, nothing's moving you down. So in 10 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First move action. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Second move action. You could get there with an action to spare.
Then maybe throw myself on his back.
Tackle him.
I guess.
and beat him with your fist.
Very ineffectual.
Are you fighting? Are you fighting with a full? Well, actually, you can't do a. Well, you could do a full attack. Are you fighting a full attack, aggressive, standard, defensive, or you can't call full defense because you've already moved twice?
Just standard, I guess.
Standard. Okay, so you run up there and try to tackle him. That's a grab attempt. It's from behind, so there's +4. I'm gonna roll to see if he hears you coming. He does not.
I'd say not.
So this also counts as a surprise attack. Add 2 more, so that's +6. What's your agility?
3.
Okay. So to tackle him will be your agility plus your brawling. Which, do you have any brawling?
Don't have problems.
Agility +6. Your agility is a 3 + 6 would make it on column 9.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Considering he's got a living embodiment of Ishtar in front of him, he's probably not paying attention to anything
I rolled
else.
a 1.
I didn't see that.
I did.
Is it dog?
What the fuck? What is with all these goddamn 1s this
Yeah.
session? This is getting
She feels your
annoying.
pack.
I rolled a 1.
So you try to tackle him, fail to tackle him, and end up on your face behind him to the roars of the crowd's laughter.
Yeah, there you go. Told you. Radio clown.
New initiative. Now, one thing I like about this is that we just did that in about 10 minutes. In other game systems, that would have been another 10 minutes as you all did your defensive actions. Because I'm using this combined give and take system.
Oh, I
I'll
like
half
this
of
system.
it
This
once.
system is fantastic. I love it.
All right, so people that can still act, you can't roll initiative. You're Harry, remember?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. My bad. Habit.
He has a 4. He has a 4. For 1.
I don't know what is with me and 1s today, but seriously.
I would have
And
rolled
I
a
had
4
2
anyway,
more, so she has a
I would have ended up
3.
with a 4.
What do you got?
6.
All right, so initiative order. You go first. Would you like to declare full attack, aggressive, standard, timid, or...
I'm gonna fling the sand in his face, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, you're not hearing me. I need to know what's your intensity of
Oh,
fighting
full
is.
aggressive.
So you're going full attack.
Yep.
Okay, that means you cannot defend yourself this round if you do that. Okay, it does give you a +2 to act and a +2 to damage.
Okay.
All right, so you're going full attack. You're going to throw the sand in his face as your first action.
Yep.
Oof.
You rolled 20?
21 altogether.
No, damn.
He sees the sand coming. Something tips him off, and he tries to dodge. He has a total dodge of...
22.
He has a dramatic, so you must have at least a dramatic to hit him as you are the hero.
8. 19.
Roll a d6 at it.
Fuck.
20 total. And that's on what column? Your agility and brawling.
13.
13 plus 2 for the full attack makes a epic. Draw from the hat.
Jesus.
Yeah, you did good. Yeah, you got a blue. That's better than the red.
So you get the sand in his eyes. He is now unable to act without being blinded for the rest of the round. You have 2 attacks. What would you like to do?
Take him out.
Totally wail on him.
2 more attacks on him?
Mm-hmm.
He tries to defend himself blindly. Nope.
Nope. I saw those rolls. Nope.
So you give him like 2 punches?
Yeah.
Now, as I was saying earlier, you can thrust for just your strength, or you can swing for the extra d3. The disadvantage of swinging is that in some role-playing situations, the swing opens you up to certain kind of attacks, or you don't have room for it.
Mm-hmm. That makes
But
sense.
typically, swings do more damage.
Yep.
Unless you have a weapon like a spear, which is built for thrusting, but we'll get to that in a second. So which one do you want to do? 2 like thrust punches, or you just going to like hook?
Well, considering he's blinded by the sand, does that factor in here?
Yeah, he can't.
He has negative to defend himself, but I told you he rolled 2 failures.
Yeah, your swinging's not going to expose you to anything.
So I'll do 2 swings.
2 hooks. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. All right, roll your brawl for me.
Again, you know the chart, so go for it.
14.
Go for it.
Fuck. 2. And 9.
Well, another 10. And I may actually get you some decent.
9 is a heroic.
Yeah.
Jesus. 2 is a nothing. 2 is a miss.
Okay. So with your heroic, you will do an extra, I believe, 8 points base. Yes, 8 points base, and it's a swing. So now you roll a d3. Roll a d6 for me. If it's 4 or better, subtract 3.
I'm getting rid of this one. 1.
So 1 plus 8 makes 9 points. He had damage on him before. You whack him a couple of times, and now he looks really woozy. Like, oh my god, you see him like staggering around. He's like punch drunk almost.
I want this guy on my team.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He's tough.
Next up are the 4s.
Lucky.
So he tries at first to tackle her, and when he does, she dodges every action. That moves her 5 feet. He takes his next attack, moving 5 feet up to get her. She dodges again. Basically, you're not going to get me, you're not going to get me. And then the last time she goes, but rather than dodge this time, she's actually going to spend one of her chips to perform a counterattack. Now, counterattacks are normally only possible when someone rolls something, but she has a feat that allows her to spend drama and get a counterattack. Which she flubs. But you see, basically, he tries to like tackle her the 3rd time, and she steps sideways, and as she steps sideways, she kind of like ducks under his arm with a grace that only dancers possess, because, you know, dancing character, and tries to basically put her foot in his face like this weird spinning kick type thing. And she does hit him, but not enough to do any damage. Okay. That means the only person I have left to act on the bad guys is the guy behind you. Who, basically realizing that you're kind of like all out of it, he basically going to try to grab you in a full body hold and suplex you down to the sand.
Ooh.
All right.
So he rolls his grab attempt first. You're harried. You can't do anything.
I understand. Can I use a chip, though, to try and do something?
Part of being harried and why it's a big thing is that once you're harried and out of actions, you're defenseless.
Okay, I'm just asking, though.
Okay?
Just
So
asking.
no, you cannot.
Okay.
He grabs your character by her waist,
That's good
barely
enough.
gets that, and then tries to suplex her backward, which he flubs. He ends up on his back with you on top of him.
Okay. Too bad I'm harried, because right at this point I could really nail
He spends his last action to try to like get a hold on you wrestling style, and he flubs that.
Wow. Okay. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't deck me at the very start because he probably would have knocked himself out.
Then we get to you getting up off the ground. Now, getting up off the ground is normally 2 actions.
2 actions?
All right?
Okay.
But, to let you know, there are some advantages later that you can get up for 1. But for 2 actions, we'll put you back up on your feet. So you have 1 action left. What do you do?
Well, what can I do? I mean, I could
He's
move.
20 feet away.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able. That's a move action. That would eat up an action, right? So I wouldn't be able to actually do anything.
You can move and get there.
Wouldn't it be better just wait until next round so I could move and do more than just get there? Because he's gonna have initiative on me.
Sure. Would you like to move somewhere else on the battle map?
No, stay put.
Would you like to, since you have an action left, make a skill roll of some kind, like check the crowd, see if there's anything in the room, like a perception check, look around you.
Yeah, sure. Let's do
All right,
that.
so you take an active look around the room. I should say around the arena. As your character scans the sands looking for something to give her advantage, give me a perception and awareness roll. Sorry, him.
Right?
Yeah, it's a him. I keep forgetting because she's
Him,
female.
him.
She's playing a guy.
I'm a dude. No.
What I may have us do is actually make character cards. We wear them so I know who's who. No?
I'm
You look around and
oblivious.
don't see anything. All
I
right,
got too much sand in my eyes.
new initiative. See how quick that's going now?
I got a 2.
Gotta get 5.
2.
You have a 2?
Yep.
Okay. Matthew, you had a
5.
5. We shall just use this one since this one's got a 5 number on it. Okay, so first up the initiative order is actually our dancing chick.
Again?
I gotta
I'm
say,
shocked.
she has a very high agility
Is
and
it-
perception.
Again?
So
I'm shocked.
she will go full attack.
Cool for
Because
her.
this guy's not going to leave her alone. Let's just say full attack. She's only going to stand him. She's going to attack him 3 times. She just like tries to rake his eyes, misses. Tries to like hit him in the groin, misses. And then the last time she basically hold one. And that's what she goes for another kick. And misses. Okay. At least I think this is all 7s and 8s.
Double check because he rolled fairly low and actually managed to do a solid hit because of his agility score being so high.
Mm-hmm. And I put that 7 there on purpose because I know agility is important in these games.
Actually, the 8 is a hit. The 7s are partials. So she has like a couple of minutes close and she hits once, but she doesn't do much damage because, again, dancing chick. End up doing like another point. So he takes like 4 health points altogether. A little buffeting, a little beating. The crowd's like, yeah, look at her. She can't fight. She's a girl. Then we're up to Matt. You tie the bad guy. You go first.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. I'm on top of him, right?
Yep.
Can I? How am I laying on my back on top?
You're
of
laying
him?
your back on top of it.
Right.
So you take a strike roll, your elbow in backward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Using my elbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've got, what's your intensity?
Aggressive.
Aggressive? Okay.
Yeah, I want to keep up the option of defending because this guy's right next to me.
Not a problem.
So 14. So let's see. Agility. Where did I put my cover? Shoot. Damn it. Come back here, you. There you are. So agility, burning 9. 9 plus 14 is a heroic. Almost dramatic.
On Heroic Brawl, you will do an extra +4, if I remember correctly. No, +2. And it's possibly staggering your opponent. Your opponent is not staggered with his natural 20.
Of course.
All right, roll damage. What you got?
Yeah. 24.
I need a
Epic.
degree. Epic.
Hope doesn't kill him because I'm not
Epic.
trying to kill him. I'm trying not to kill him.
You whomp back with your elbow, and you feel something cave underneath your elbow.
Ah, shit.
You're pretty sure it was his nose and part of his teeth.
Okay, that is.
He's not moving.
Is he still alive?
Epic damage is 60 health points. I'm just saying.
Oh crap.
Whomp! He's not moving.
Is he still breathing?
You're a little busy right now. Would you like to spend an action to check?
Yes.
You spend one of your actions to check. Give me a perception and medicine. Do you have medicine?
Nope.
So you're rolling straight perception. It's the middle of the fight. I'm going to put a -2 on that.
Actually, I got a pretty decent
What you got?
intelligence. So, let's see. It's a success.
He's not breathing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Kind of hard to breathe when you don't have a nose and most of your upper lip and teeth. They're all,
Jesus.
this whole area just caved.
So
Yeah,
flip him
Paula.
over?
I didn't mean to do it, honest to God. I really wasn't trying
That's
to.
2 inadvertent murders you've committed.
Whomp! He's out.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I didn't mean to kill him. Honest to God.
Well, jump on the other one. You have a move left.
Alrighty. I'm gonna whomp on the other one.
So you can move up there. He's too far away to get an attack off though. Okay, next go.
He's
The
coming after
bad
you.
guy does not hear you approach behind him.
Dude.
So seeing you in front of him, Big Barbarian, he actually goes defensive,
Mm-hmm.
right? And gets off one attack at you.
Okay.
You'll have success unless you defend.
I'll defend.
Okay? Would you like to parry? Would you like to dodge?
I'll dodge it.
Okay? Which way would you like to dodge on the battle map? You must move backward normally.
I'll go backward.
Backward,
Can't
straight
you
5.
can't move side to side?
That's actually an advantage. You have to have to sidestep.
Oh,
And
okay.
you can't move into him?
Again, that's an advantage. You have to have to sidestep.
Okay.
Because the
Move
normal
back.
reaction is to back up. All right, so I need a dodge roll.
Yeah, there's times actually when knowing how to fight actually makes it harder for you to recreate how an amateur would
Yeah.
do something.
Every time I watch your old fight scenes, I see people with these sloppy hooks and sloppy jabs. I'm like, oh my god.
19.
Yeah, you're out of the way. All right, so that leaves him then in a question. He wanted to go defensive, so would he pursue you? I think he would. All right, so he steps up for his next attack. Doesn't have a hit, and then he takes his third attack. He will have a heroic unless you parry or dodge.
I'll dodge.
All right, so you dodge again.
Yep.
Give me another dodge.
Dude, you're making it hard for me to help you.
No. Well, what am I going to
Thanks,
pay
Tom.
with? My arm?
Yes! It's called boxing, dude.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have a weapon. I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll parry this time.
So you throw your block out
Yeah.
there. Go ahead, roll it for me.
Yeah, you did good.
Yep.
Unless you rolls hard.
And what's
you're
your
fine.
what's your score on that one? What color code?
Heroic, actually.
You tied it. Whomp. So you managed to block that hook. All right. Next up the issue is the bad guy on the girl. He tries to tackle her again. Succeeds this time. He tries to basically pound her in the face. Doesn't get it. He tries it again. Gives her a counterattack.
Ew. That was a 20.
That's 26 for her counterattack.
Hmm.
Now, a counterattack is when someone gives you the opportunity to hit them back. And so her counterattack is going to be basically kind of like a hit to the throat or something.
Mm-hmm.
On the counterattack column, counterattacks don't do as much damage as regular attacks because they're responsive rather than active. 26 on her agility would give her a... Gives her an epic. An epic counterattack is her strength plus 1. Man, I pulled... Holy fuck.
You pulled the black shit?
For her, yeah.
For her.
Ha!
He's got 2 reds, a white, and a black.
So she manages to connect for...
Shit, I should have thought of that. I
5
could use that
on
red shit to
strength.
keep from killing the guy.
Epic plus 1. Wham! She hits him, but again, because she's not a trained fighter,
Late now.
it's a beautiful hit. Had she had more strength, it would have probably knocked him out. You see him kind of like shakes. You feel like hits him like right under the chin, but she just doesn't have strength to pull it off. He's just kind of like, oh, he's still there, and that's the end of the round, except for you.
I go up to the guy. How long is his hair?
1 move action to get there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Didn't you hear what
fairly
the barber
long.
said?
There aren't really
Fairly
like
long.
barbers, so most people have like shoulder length hair, I would say.
Can I just grab his hair and yank his head up?
So 1 action to get there. What intensity are you fighting on? Full, aggressive, standard,
Aggressive, I guess?
aggressive. So you get an extra plus 1. Roll your agility plus 1. Actually, those to be strength because it's grab. Strength plus 1 to try to grab his hair.
Oh, fuck. Maybe I should do full attack then, because my strength's
You
only
mentioned
2.
that when I
Okay, if you go full attack, that adds 2.
Always spend a
Then you
triple
can't
pulse.
defend yourself. So strength plus 2 would be a
I could've
4.
done it and then-
You are behind him. That's another 4.
Again.
So that's 8.
Okay.
So on column 8, you run out to grab his hair.
Uh-huh. Oh, try rolling.
gotta-
That's going to be at least a success on column 8.
Yeah, I have got to remember that. I could have.
Yes.
Yeah. So next time, remind me.
You grab his hair, and then as you have hold of his hair, what do you want to do?
Thank.
So you're pulling him back?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a strength test.
I mean, what else could I do?
I don't know.
Anything?
It's
you
up to
think
you.
of?
Whatever you can think of. You can try to like rake his eyes out. You can try to pop his ears. This is anything you can imagine. Right now I'm here in strength contest, so you're trying to pull him off and he's trying to stay.
Yeah.
You roll opposed strength.
Hold on, because I'm not very strong once again.
Holding on.
So...
Hell, just distracting him could give her another counterattack.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of more of what I'm going for, is just trying to distract him.
So go
that
ahead.
he
So
leaves
go for his
normal.
eyes or his ears.
Okay.
People tend to react very, very negatively to that, and tend to
I'll go for his
very
eyes
defensive.
then.
Okay, so the eyes are an extremely small target.
Oh,
They are a -6 to hit. So let's count it back up. So you have 2 strength.
mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, well, actually, trying to hit him might be different. What's your agility?
My agility is 3.
You're just trying to hit his eyes?
I'm just going for his eyes.
All right, so here's what it is. If you have a hold of his hair, he's not going to move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you an extra +2 circumstance modifier. So your agility is 3, right?
Mhm.
+2 for the extra CM makes 5.
Right.
+4 for being behind him makes 9. -6 means you're rolling on column 3.
So I'm just right back where I started.
Or-
basically.
You can spend some drama to increase your AV.
I
You
got
can't
a
spend
lot.
drama for automatic successes and hits, but you can spend it for AV bonuses.
You guys
Right.
shitload. You guys shit ton of
Yeah, I
ships.
got a lot.
You could spend 1 on this because you don't have an advantage unless you spend more than 1.
I don't.
So that adds another 2. So now you're rolling on column
It's
5.
one of those things that Howard kind of went back and forth on. Also, you gotta remember too. There's probably dialogue.
Hot damn.
You know,
17 on
dialogues
column
say,
5
bitch,
is a
so-
heroic.
My truck.
Okay.
So you not only hit his eyes, you hit them for extra damage.
Oh.
Heroic should be +2 because we're doing a brawl, right?
Yeah, I guess.
+2 and a possible stagger, and because this is his eyes, I'm going to say his stagger is going to take another -2. So now I roll his stagger result.
I mean, that's one thing you can forget in these games and settings and fantasy novels is that people have accents and dialects that make pronunciation differ
Stagger.
a word from region to region.
There's stagger.
Like Jesus versus Jesus.
Right.
Oh, I gotta go change that on the columns. Fuck, I missed that one. Okay.
That's cool. At least you got fun with the pronunciation.
Yeah, I do.
So you stagger him successfully, which means that he cannot
Yeah,
initiate an attack. Okay.
They're all the same
Nor can he
lines.
move
That
towards
realm, I have
anyone.
names for different
Okay.
regions. And even different.
Sorry.
I'm trying to keep
I
my
know,
voice
but
down.
your whisper is as loud as my voice.
Really?
Yeah, you do have
Yes.
a very loud voice.
My voice carries. It's not really
Okay,
loud.
so she comes up behind him. She successfully staggers him, which means now that he cannot advance towards a foe, nor can he initiate an attack. Because you hit him in the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and roll another check to see if he's blinded on his constitution. And yes, he's also blinded for a turn. So he comes up, sort of like, what the fuck? He lets go of her.
I still have a hold of his hair, though, right?
Yeah.
now you're probably swinging in the air.
And we have a new initiative.
Question, because it is a little different than Reading. Next time, because I really did not intend to kill the guy, I just wanted him knocked out. Can I spend a chip to keep from killing him?
You can spend an extra action to pull your punch.
See, I did not know that, and I would have done that if I had known. So,
Well, then we'll back it up. I'll just say you knocked him out.
thank you, because I really don't want to kill him.
Yeah, I'm gracious. I don't.
Yeah. She's a Bastish. She's not a murderer.
By the way, alignments. Bastich.
You didn't
What
pick
we
an
got?
alignment, did you?
No.
We'll go through the role
Oh,
play.
yeah, we'll role play it out. See what you end up with.
Okay.
You're being pretty Sumerian so far, so I actually wouldn't call you Bastish.
3.
Oh,
Three.
He was a Bastish early on, but he quickly matured.
Yeah, by the time he gets to be King of Aquilonia, I'd say he's probably hard-written or actually heroic.
Okay, another 4.
You have a 4?
Mm-hmm. I keep rolling and end up with a 4 or a 5 in this damn thing. I wish I could get a 6.
What do you have?
Oh, I didn't roll.
Yeah, roll, dude. Make it quick. Crap.
Oh!
Well, he's got a 3.
That's right. Right.
He's got a +2. He's got the highest initiative out of all of us.
No. Actually,
Wait a minute. You can probably take care of this guy at this
Yeah.
point, so I'm going to go help these two out.
Okay.
Okay, so on a 4, you and the bad guy, you're the hero, you act first, you're going to rush over there.
Yeah, I'm going to rush over there, because they need the help, not him.
9,
He's
10.
on his own.
One movement
He's doing
action will
pretty
get
good.
you there. What intensity are we fighting on?
Aggressive.
Going aggressive. Okay, so you see her over there holding the guy, slamming at his eyes. Sorry, him over there holding her, slamming his eyes. Since you have a partner there, you'll have an extra +1 to attack him.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to reach out and kick him between the nuts,
Can you give me a brawl?
because I don't want to risk getting hurt.
Your agility, +1 for your agility and brawling, which is a base of
Agility and brawling is a 9.
9. +1 makes 10 for your ally. There's no behind or flanking bonus because the guy at this point is probably standing as she's yanking on his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that puts me where?
Column 10.
Column 10. Excellent. Because that gives me a heroic. Even with that low roll.
So I could go through all the substrates, but at this point, all the submatrices of the effects, but at this point, that extra 8 points of health points will drop this guy, so he's out of the fight.
Okay, good. Because I didn't want that girl getting hurt anymore. She already has been.
Okay?
She's been doing pretty good so far, so I wasn't going to.
She stands up, and just out of instinct and blubbering instinct, she grabs the closest person to her, which happens to be you.
Oh, hell.
And you have a naked, beautiful woman holding you, crying and bawling, and I need a willpower and resolve check to keep from being essentially stunned, in quotes, this round, from the emotional trauma.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's a 1!
What the fuck?
Gray one's just going to cross her arms, roll her eyes, and go, "Lucky asshole."
Somewhere in your character sheet,
Huh?
somewhere in your character sheet, I need you to mark infatuation
Oh, shit.
is Karnarna.
Well, to be fair, you did more to help her than anybody else, even though I got the killing blow in. So.
True, but I was more interested in what she knew about her master, to be honest.
Okay, up in this fight.
Yep.
Ray, you go first.
All right. Finish this.
Finish him.
Finish him.
I guess I'm gonna go full aggressive.
I love
attack.
I love Mortal Kombat. It's one of the few.
He will go
fighting
full
games I've gotten
defense. He has, oh god. He has a partial for every action this round, so you only need a success.
into. And he got it.
I got
3.
2.
That's a 2. No, that's a fumble, actually.
I get
almost.
another shot, don't
What's
I?
your agility?
7.
Agility 7, and your brawl?
3.
It's a 10. Actually, that's a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing it wasn't a fumble, or you may have provoked a counterattack.
I got one more shot though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Full swing.
Actually, you get 2 more shots.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you get that
13 on 10 is a heroic. Let's resolve that one first.
Okay.
Roll your strength for damage at +2. And I roll stagger effect for him.
one. And your strength is what?
That's high.
Yeah.
He will be at least staggered.
My strength is 5.
5?
Yep.
Yeah, your strength's pretty good. Oh,
my god.
What'd you roll?
1.
Takes 1 point. And then the last one?
What you do? You need to switch die out.
11.
Success.
Yep.
Roll damage.
11.
All success. That one does 5 health. And I assume you were jabbing because you didn't declare any swings?
Yep.
Okay, so he takes 5. That'll be enough to eliminate him from the fight. The crowd, suitably amused, starts applauding. Yeah!
What's the equivalent of
They come on down. Would anybody like to try to play the crowd up?
I will.
Roll your speech and charisma.
I do by smashing my foot on his skull.
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
Ray!
Partial.
I'm so
The crowd
tempted.
responds to you fairly well,
I am so tempted to do that freaking.
but no one does
Maximus
anything
thing.
like throw massive amounts of money. People are throwing some coins though into the ring.
I'm tempted to do the Maximus thing from Gladiator and go, "Are you amused?"
I'll be grabbing some of those coins for sure.
Would you like to see more? Says Amaro. The crowd goes, yes!
What's the equivalent of a bird in this society?
A guard comes up from the sides of the rings, and in each ring they drop something in the ring.
What are they dropping? Weapons?
Yeah, this is not going to end well. Looks like a shield and a weapon.
Shit. Please tell me one of them's a small weapon.
And
You need more lead.
so, spear, spear, club and shield, club and shield, club and shield, club and shield, bow.
Great. None of which I know how to use.
How about you? You know how to use a bow?
Do I?
Yeah, I don't know. It's on your skill list, dude.
Guys, you can use, again, this is something from writing I thought I made clear. If you don't have a skill, it doesn't mean you can't attempt to use the item or the skill. It just means you don't get extra AV bonus.
I understand that. I was just asking, though, if he did know how to use a bow, if he had the skill. Because otherwise he gets
Okay.
the bow. However, with my agility being so high, I was tempted to take it otherwise because I had the best shot of using it without the skill.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Something beneath the arena bellows.
Something human?
Hard to tell.
Sounds like the neighbor lives down the road from me. He's always yelling at himself.
Yeah, I got a biker that lives next